It ain't nothing like a fresh pot of mushroom coffee in the morning. Looking over this Midnight Blue Love. On the other hand, shout out to my man Big Pete for sending me this. He saw this. He said, Big Truck, you got to go live with this one. I said, what is it? He said, it's from a creator called OK Rick. I said, yeah, that's my man's in there. A lot of conversation and reviews. And what I do in conversation and reviews, I do a lot of, react to a lot of his content. You know, anything to make this America strong and to bring it back again and to empower men and to bring back the masculine man back in its place, because men are kings, and especially the black man, because there's so much that the black man deals with, whether if it's mental health, hard times, dealing with childhood issues, carrying things, and so forth. This in the third. But he sent me this. He said, man, you got to go live with this one, because we know how you break things down and what you know, because you've been on that other side. I said, all right. So we're going to view this together, and we're going to have fun with it together. Shout out to my man, OK Rick. And we're going to have fun with this thing. And without further ado, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's get this working.
Clown. Oh, it's time to be petty. It's time to be petty. Ah, this unqualified, trifling woman here. Oh boy, you're in for a rude awakening, lady. I tell you that. I tell you that right now. Let me go and repeat it. What she say again?
We did not expect this result.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you didn't expect it. I really don't know how you didn't expect it. Y'all underestimated the people that are just sick and tired of the crap, the corruption. You frauds. You fraud. Oh, now it's time to drain the swamp, and it's time to expose. It's coming, and you in for a rude awakening. And like I tell, it's a list of y'all, and what we say out loud, y'all repeat out loud, beautiful patriots, because y'all know what I'm finna say. Hands behind your back.
But we are prepared to respond to this result. And my office has been preparing for several months, because we've been here before. We faced this challenge before. And we used the rule of law to fight back. And we are prepared to fight back once again. Because as the Attorney General of this great state, it is my job to protect and defend the rights of New Yorkers and the rule of law.
You haven't been doing a great job at that. Look at New York now.
And I will not shrink from that responsibility.
Let me just say this.
Let me just say this. I kind of know where this is going to go, but I want to hear what Brother Mike Davis has to say, because he's not looking too happy right now. He looks angry. So we're going to hear what he has to say before your boy Big Truck has something to say. Ooh, there's about to be some smoke in the city. I can smell smoke.
The Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General.
Big Tish!
I dare you. I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term, because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time, and we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy against rights. I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
We've been warning people on the show, Mike, this isn't the same Trump administration. Stop messing around. Don't rig elections. Don't illegally vote. Woo! Don't try the funny business, because we know the team this time, and they are not effing around.
We not effing around. We stepping in them lemon pepper steppers. I'm telling you them.
Okay. Had me spit out my mushroom coffee. I see where this is going. All right, let the cooking begin. So, bad enough. You go and you try to discredit Trump's character. What you fighting for? What you trying to fight for? Let that shit go. You angry, bitter black woman. Actually, you married to a white man, though, but we'll leave that alone because I already did your research. I already pulled you up. However, let that shit go. Those accounts that you have on Trump, all that shit was dismissed. A Congress judge dismissed them charges. So you can no longer hang that over his head. He's a convicted felon. Not anymore. Them shits is gone. Try something else. Always trying to find something on this man because this man does not play ball. He already said what he was going to do once he took office. He was going to wreck shop. And this time around, Trump has brought a team with him. I'm even sending my application in. I'm sending in my resume. Quiet as kept. To be a part of his security detail. There, y'all heard it. It's live. Yes, because that's what I do. That's what I've been trained for. Let me make that clear. Moving forward, I'm going to hear what else he has to say. I'm not going to keep y'all long, but I'm going to say just enough so that the shit will stick.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Everybody, it's different now around. This go around is different. I'm trying to tell you. Trump didn't even know he was going to win in 2016. He was kind of lost, but he still did a good job. He was kind of lost. But now we got people walking around them lemon pepper steppers. We hitting different now, Big Tish James. Big Tish! Oh, you can try it now.
Big Tish, Big Truck says, sit your ass down and go lay an egg. That's what Big Truck says. You hold no weight. Somebody coming for your position. You can come if you want to. You can leap if you want to. You gonna pull back a no.
Your big ass going down. I'm telling you, excuse my language, y'all, but I'm fired up.
Go to that
I'm
damn
fired
gym.
up. DJ T back. Yeah, and I'm proud, man. I ain't took my hat. Look. Everywhere I go now, I rocks my MAGA hat. Everywhere I go now. Yeah, buddy, because these next 4 years gonna hit different.
I want to see every black man wear his MAGA hat. Go get your MAGA hat, black man. I'm about to get mine. I'm about to get a MAGA hat and a t-shirt. Go get it, man. Go get it. Rock that shit. Put it in your songs. Put it in your videos. Get your tattoo done, since everybody love getting tattoos.
You know, y'all tried everything in the book. Y'all thought y'all could get them. Y'all thought y'all could kill them. Y'all thought y'all could take everything from them. It didn't go the way you wanted to go. So we advise you to drop everything you got, Big Tish. Go and drop everything you got. Yeah. You see how people holding that Diddy off, how it went for them holding that Diddy off. How did it?
Yeah, Big Tish, I got that Diddy oil for you, girl. I got that hot, smooth Diddy oil for you, Tish. How you like that? I got that hot Diddy oil. I got ribs and cake. I know you like ribs and cake. Bat wings and roast knuckles. And rabbit ankles. Sauteed rabbit ankles.
Go for them people holding that Diddy off. How relevant are they now? Yeah, they be here. Hey, life. You got a 5 and you got a 1. And that is common sense. I tell you, they're in for a rude awakening. And they gonna throw your big in jail, I'm telling you. I just be real with you. You think you want to play if you want? Right? I keep telling them, y'all, they in for a rude awakening, a whole bunch of them. Keep playing if you want. I think y'all should everybody should try to be friends and unite. Give people.
I'm hearing women talk. Feminist women talk about they're gonna go up there to the White House on Inauguration Day, and they're gonna cause havoc. They're gonna bring your ass up there if you want to. Go bring your ass up there. You ain't coming back. You think you gonna go up there and cause havoc? Bring your ass. Your bonnets, whatever you do, bring it. You gonna get stretched the fuck out. Ain't nobody playing. Trump got a team. And he ready. You think they not ready? They ready. What your black, feminist, modern, spider monkey, mop bucket ass gonna do? Not a damn thing, but run your damn mouth. Sorry asses.
Hugs, even if they decline you, just go on to say, I love you, I'm
Let's
sorry.
fast forward this thing
I
a
love
little
you,
bit.
I'm sorry. I think I love you, and I'm sorry. Should be. I'm a little late to the party, but when I get to it, we're gonna have a little extra fun on the OK Rick show. We're gonna have a little extra fun. Thanks, man. We don't know what to. I need prayers for
That's my
President Trump in the
dude.
comment section, y'all. Come on now.
It's gotta be biblical.
Damn, nigga, no we don't get
You don't have to brag, Mike. We'll brag for you, buddy.
Here
Maybe
it
this
is.
time Donald Trump won't interrupt our interview.
Yeah.
Like he did 2 days ago when Trump came in and said, hey, what's up? We're going to win. And sure enough, you won.
Yeah, it's great. And the best part about this, Ben, is
Brother Mike Davis, my brother. Anybody that's following Mike Davis, following the show, please send him this video. Have him contact me. I know he's an attorney. I'll probably look him up. But I would love to be a part of that security detail. My resume speaks for itself. I ain't got to say a word. And my size speaks for itself. Played professional ball, football. Retired from Team USA. Hall of Famer of the Indoor Football League. Class of 2023. Let's go. Let's go. Because I'm all for what's right. And Donald Trump is what's right. One of my good friends, my ex-teammate, George Tyrus, interviewed Trump. Amazing piece. My boy Joe Rogan interviewed Trump. Amazing piece. Run, tell that.
watching CNN and MSNBC explode when I'm tweeting out my victory crows the day after the election. They are just going bananas over at MSNBC and CNN. And I would like to say to those cupcakes over there, keep going. You are raising a lot of money for Article 3 Project, article3project.org, article number 3project.org. I want to put all of these CNN and MSNBC reporters on the Article 3 Project Board of Directors because
But you know what though, Brother Mike? I agree. I fucking agree. That's just with this whole campaign. They put so much negative on Donald Trump to the point where the more negative that they spewed on him, he started making money. I get it. You know, any type of press is good or bad. But the stuff that people were saying about Trump and trying to discredit his character, the man was still making money. Say what you want. It goes back to what I've been saying. Trump is a businessman. This second time around, he's on a whole nother level. And Trump has built a solid team. Fuck that. Black men, the black men that voted for Trump, the black women that voted for Trump, the white women that voted for Trump, the white men that voted for Trump, the Latino men that voted for Trump, the Latino women that voted for Trump, the Asian men that voted for Trump, the Asian women that voted for Trump. Y'all did the right thing. Y'all did the right thing. Y'all should be proud of yourself. Your boy Big Truck here at the King's Table is giving you your flowers. Y'all did the right thing. Y'all did your research. Y'all huddled up. Y'all talked amongst each other. Y'all had ribs and cake. Y'all had mushroom coffee and crumpets. Y'all was able to talk. Y'all was able to listen to both sides. Y'all was able to do the math. Y'all was able to do the footwork. Y'all was able to do the pros and the cons. Y'all was able to look into things instead of looking at things. You didn't just listen to what everybody else was saying, but you took it all in. Meanwhile, you was already doing your research. Big ups to all of you. Fuck what them feminist women are talking about. Let them have it. I'm gonna cook their ass some more. I feel like y'all haven't been given the credit that y'all deserve in this election season. Well, your boy Big Truck is giving it to you. And also, to the wonderful, beautiful people at YouTube, I give you your flowers. I give you your love and respect as well. Yeah, some of my videos have been got blocked in some countries, but you know what? I have to do my due diligence just don't get that word out. Okay, and I try to do better. I just want to give you your flowers and tell you I love you, YouTube, each and every employee at YouTube, those that surf the web, look for things, the fraud department and all of that. Hey, I work law enforcement, I know. I know how tough the job can be, and the job can be a headache sometimes, and sometimes you don't get the credit that you deserve. Well, I'm giving you credit. Your boy Big Truck here at the King's Table, I'm giving you credit. Let's roll.
Mehdi Hamas Hassan before them, and Joy Reid and all the other nut jobs on MSNBC. Thank you for helping us raise a lot of cash today for the Article3Project.org.
So here we go. Here's my current mood. This was just broadcast on CNN. Mike, well done, by the way. I want to... It's amazing how CNN doesn't ask you to come on and respond to this. That would be wonderful. We remember when you were on the BBC and had to be physically thrown off air at the BBC for calling people bimbos. Oh man, that was legendary, Mike. Here we go. Here you are on CNN. They don't have the guts to actually invite you on. I want to drag their dead political bodies through the streets and burn them and throw them over the wall. Legally, politically, and financially, of course. Mike, would you mind, since CNN doesn't have the dignity to invite you on to explain, why don't you explain?
I'm reading that, and I stand by it. I want to burn their dead political bodies, drag them through the streets, and throw them off the wall, legally, politically, and financially. Of course, because
wow, that's how it's so ironic. That's how I feel about modern feminist spider monkey mop bucket pirates right now, especially those that went on social media and try to throw hot flame on black men. I think I speak for all men when I say this. That's how we feel right now. We won't do to y'all. But we not. we gonna step back and we gonna let reality bust you in your motherfucking mouth. Because that's exactly what's happening, where you're getting a taste of reality. And the reality is real. The reality tastes so good. Because now you've noticed a shift. Men have rescued your ass again. We did it with the scandemic, did it with the brick lady, and here we are again. Why? Because men chose to lean in with the intentions of doing their research and getting concrete evidence to support their voting choices. Y'all leaned in with your feelings and your emotions. Your feelings and emotions ain't gonna cut it. Kamala Harris destroyed her own campaign, and she's the one to blame, not black men. So you can save all the rhetoric. All y'all fat black asses on social media talking shit. Who the hell you think you talking to? Acting like you Mr. Get Bad. Y'all just bitter, lonely, black, and pitiful. You're sad. And now you're talking about closing up the cookie shop. Good. Now we ain't got to worry about your damn high standards. Keep them shits to yourself. Good men have options. Men have a passport. Men have a bus pass. Men have a vehicle. They can go elsewhere. Men don't owe you shit.
Because guess what these Biden and Kamala operatives did? They politicized and weaponized our law enforcement and intel agencies to go after President Trump. They tried to bankrupt him. They tried to throw him in prison for the rest of his life for non-crimes. They tried to take him off the ballots. They tried to underfund his Secret Service protection and almost got his head blown off. And then when that didn't work, they gutted Joe Biden in a bloodless coup and installed Kamala Harris as their nominee, who didn't get one Democrat primary vote. It didn't just stop with Trump. He is a billionaire, former and future president. It's horrific what they did to him, but he has the resources to fight it. What angers me more than this is they went after Trump's top aides. They put Steve Bannon in prison. They put Peter Navarro in prison. Even worse, they went after these January 6th defendants and they politically persecuted them. Yes, persecuted them, according to the Supreme Court's Fisher decision in June. They also went after parents outraged by gender chaos in schools and the resulting rape.
See, all this truth is coming out. See, the truth is coming out. All along, a large number, not every, a large number of individuals have been believing the social media. I mean, look at the spew. Look at Le Pew. That's what I call the View. Le Pew. Look at Le Pew. They don't know what the hell they're saying. The lies that they tell, the lies that have been told about this man, and not even taking the time to sit and have a conversation with him. You can't even have no milk and cookies with this man and just understand his point of view, his perspective. You can ask this man a million questions and he'll give you a million answers. You can ask Kamala Harris a million questions and she won't even give you not damn one answer. The only thing that come out of her mouth is about when her and her sister was young, they lived in the middle class and they lived in this fucking home. Getting tired of hearing that. Getting tired of hearing that. But oh yeah. Smoke is here, and that smoke is thick. Smoke, it's covering the room. You can't see. It's just smoke. Smoke everywhere. I'm blind by smoke.
in high school bathrooms. They went after Christians, pro-life Christians who were praying at abortion clinics. They put a 75-year-old Christian in prison for praying at an abortion clinic while they gave amnesty to Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, every scumbag Biden who took over $20 million from our worst enemies. They gave amnesty to BLM and Antifa and Hamas rioters. They gave amnesty to Planned Parenthood activists who were terrorizing Catholic churches and pro-life pregnancy centers. They gave amnesty to trans terrorists who attacked Catholic churches. So yes, I mean every word I said in that tweet.
I want to focus in really quickly here because Julie Kelly was on the program yesterday talking about restitution for January 6ers and how the federal government probably owes some type of recompense based on what's been happening, because not only has it been unconstitutional, it's been illegal the way that they've been treating innocent Americans, torturing them. I think that there is an actual proper definition of this word. They've been legally torturing.
Before we continue, before I get off, I would like to proudly announce, okay, Jamaica Hill, Florida finally elects first Jamaican woman as a mayor of Florida. The mayor of Florida. Her name is Jamaica Hill. And she's Florida's first mayor. And she's Jamaican. So big ups to her. That's what I'm talking about, moving in the right direction. Let's go.
People and then physically torturing them in prison. And these people need to be made whole. Many of them have been bankrupted entirely. Mike, can you talk through the landscape of what that looks like to make things right with J6ers?
Yeah, January 6th was a lawful protest permitted by the National Park Service that devolved into a riot. And what should have happened is you charge people who trespassed with trespass, and you charge people who were violent with violence. But what the Biden-Harris Justice Department did is they treated everyone like they were insurrectionists. How many insurrectionists go unarmed into the nation's capital, walk through velvet ropes, take selfies, and walk out? And they did this because they were objecting to a presidential election, which is allowed under the Electoral Count Act of 1887. It's also allowed by the First Amendment. This is why you don't see John Kerry and Al Gore and Hillary Clinton in prison for objecting to Republican wins like Democrats did in 1968, 2000, 2004, and 2016. But what they did is they took a post-Enron obstruction of justice statute intended for corporate fraud, document shredding, and they used that as a hammer to go after January 6th defendants. They persecuted them. They illegally contorted, politicized, and weaponized the law to go after January 6th defendants. And that isn't just me saying this. That is the Fisher ruling out of the Supreme Court. And they did this, again, while they gave amnesty to much more deadly and destructive BLM and Antifa rights, right?
Also, peep this out. President-elect Donald Trump says he will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the U.S. government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. Now, let's be on our way.
And now Hamas rioters terrorizing American Jews all over America, particularly on college campuses. So yes, there must be severe legal, political, and financial consequences to all of those involved. Jack Smith, he's seeing the writing on the wall. He's going to shut down his office because he should be fired, right? He should absolutely be fired. Everyone in his office should be fired. They should be referred to the ethics people at the Justice Department because they clearly were violating Department of Justice policy by trying to interfere in the election. It's very obvious. They made it clear they're interfering. They shut down their investigation. They announced they're shutting down their investigation the day after Trump beat Kamala Harris like a drum. You're admitting this was election interference. There needs to be a criminal probe open on this. This is a conspiracy against rights, against Trump, his top aides, his allies, his supporters under 18 USC Section 241. It's not only Jack Smith, it's Tish James, Fannie Willis, Nathan Wade, all these bad, Chris Mays in Arizona, these bad actors, these Democrat operatives who are running this unprecedented republic-ending lawfare against Trump, his aides, his allies, his supporters. There must be consequences for this. There particularly must be consequences to what they did to the January 6th defendants. They need to be pardoned or commute them.
And I'm glad he's talking about that. I'm glad he's covering that, because that has been one of the things that most people has been hanging over Trump's head with that. So I'm glad the truth about that is coming out, being exposed. And this is what I'm saying, people, about doing your research. You know, when you're doing your research, and then you partner up with someone else that have done their research, and both of you are connecting the dots, putting the same pieces to the puzzle, and then you put it out there into the universe for those that don't know, so now they know. That's what it's all about. You can't say it's propaganda. You can't say it's false, it's false narrative. There's nothing false about the truth. Most can't handle the truth. Most don't even want to hear the truth, because in their mind, what's been said to them has already locked in their subconscious. So anything you say that is the truth, they're not trying to hear it. But if you go back biblically, let's go back to biblically, where Yeshua HaMashiach said in his word, there will come a time where people will reject the truth and believe the lie. If you reject the truth and believe the lie, then you reject me. You reject my Father. But folk want to talk about they're Christians. On one side of your mouth, you're talking you a Christian, but on the other side, you disrespecting yourself and black men by the words that come out of your mouth. Blasphemy.
They're pardon almost all of them, commute the sentences for the worst offenders. So there's nothing that happened on January 6th that calls for someone going to prison for 22 years. That is absolutely ridiculous. So you would commute his sentence down to something that's more fair and just and reasonable. You dismiss all of these charges immediately on January 20th. You shut down these offices. You reassign these prosecutors and these agents to real crimes in D.C. and the southern border. And you restore these people with the Department of Justice. There's a fund at the Department of Justice you can do to compensate these defendants who are persecuted under the Fishers. And this is outrageous.
Interesting. So this fund already exists if you've been unlawfully persecuted by the federal government to financially compensate?
Yes, and it needs to be more than that. There needs to be bar complaints, there needs to be Justice Department employment investigations, ethics investigations, criminal investigations. We need to send a very strong message.
And I agree. I totally agree. Those that have been done wrong should be compensated. You know what I'm saying? Those that have had certain things done to them or things taken away from them and they were innocent, yeah, they should be compensated. We're going to speed this thing up some more.
This can never happen again. You can agencies in law enforcement for the sole purpose of
The AG has got to be the most important position that Donald Trump will get appointed, and now we'll have a Republican Senate to do it. And so we are looking at this appointment very, very closely, and of course, we're going to ask you, who should it be for Attorney General?
There are a lot of good people. I mean, you hear about Mike Lee, you hear about the state AGs, Paxton, you hear about Jeff Clark. I like all of them, right? I think the AG candidate who I have been pushing, who I think could get confirmed, who understands the executive branch. He's worked in the White House. He's worked in the Office of Management and Budgets. He's worked on the Hill in the House as a leading congressional investigator. He's been an attorney. He doesn't need another job. He's financially secure. His kids are raised. Is Mark Paoletta. Mark Paoletta is far and away the best choice for Attorney General. He's kind of checked every box. He's bold. He's fearless. He's going to follow the law. He's been the most forceful defender of Clarence Thomas, Justice Clarence Thomas. He's been Clarence Thomas's best friend for over 30 years. Mark Paoletta is a good man, great family. His wife is fantastic. I always say that Mark Paoletta is a kept man because his wife, Tricia, is a very successful lawyer. So is Mark, but I think he can go do a government job without having to worry about going into bankruptcy.
Preferred candidate for Attorney General. All right, here he is standing with Gorsuch behind the Iwo Jima Memorial. Pretty epic photo right there. Okay, here we go. Mike, how do you ensure that these investigations happen? Oh, that's a good one. Toss that up. That's great. Mark Paoletta, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how you've never seen Clarence Thomas smile like this. Look at this. This is an endorsement enough. Sorry, Mike. This is the endorsement that you want.
Those are my two favorite Americans right there. Mark Paoletta and Justice Clarence Thomas. Those are two warriors. I love both of them. I hope Justice Neil Gorsuch, my former boss, is not watching this. But Clarence Thomas is far and away my favorite justice of all time. Not only is he brilliant, he is a great man. This man grew up dirt poor in the segregated South, and now he is the king of the Supreme Court. I love Clarence Thomas. I love Jenny Thomas. What a great American family.
So, Mike, I want to talk about Letitia James real quickly and some of these, the rumblings that we're already getting. We're a sanctuary state. The federal government has no power here. We're not going to do this in Massachusetts. There's going to be no deportations. We're going to fight back. We're going to fight Donald Trump. We're going to make sure that none of Donald Trump's wall can be built. I mean, we've seen this in the first. How does Trump break through the amount of lawfare, the amount of demonic screaming from the left, kind of in a way, in the way that uses executive power constitutionally to say this is what's right for the country?
Now, before he answers,
I think President Trump.
Before he answers, you see how he asks direct questions. He's asking direct, detailed questions, and he's about to give an answer. You ask Kamala Harris detailed questions. She gives you no answer. Okay? She deflects. My thing would be to say, in this moment, Trump is putting together a solid team, just like the coaches do. The coaches, they draft different players. They draft certain players that specialize in executing in their own position. Whether you a D lineman or O lineman, a linebacker or a receiver, or a corner, a safety, or a running back, or a tight end. You are skilled in your position. And that's what Trump is doing, building a strong team. See, this second time around, he's about to bring havoc. He's about to bring pain. And there's some people that need to come see him. There's some people he needs to go see. You see? So we're going to dive into this thing. I'm going to speak a little bit more. And then I'm going to let the spirit of the universe take us home. So I can go cook and sit back and watch these games. Because Sunday's a fun day. Every day's a fun day. Because I choose to make it a fun day. That's my attitude every day, all day. Twice on Sunday. 3 times on Saturday.
Trump would say this, even President Trump would say this, I think he learned his lesson from the first term, and that is personnel is key, right?
Yeah.
And it is so critically
Like I've explained many of times, y'all. We've said this so many times.
important that you put.
I like that. I like that. Personnel is key. Even if you flip it into your love life, having the right person in your life is key. When you have the right person in your life and you two go 50-50, you two go teamwork, and you split everything down the middle, your finances is the house finance. Her finances is the house finance. Walk with me. When you do that, don't you know how much of a better position that you put your family in when you do things that way? Nobody suffers. You have more than enough. If you're making $50,000 a year, she's making $50,000 a year. That's $100,000 a year going into the household. Dude, what? Conversation like what? You see? That's just an example. When you have the right personnel in your life, your house will run smoothly. Yeah, you have some scrapes and bruises here and there, but overall, even through the rough times, your partner will have your back. Your partner will be there. That's what a large number of you modern women got to learn right there. And some of you men too.
Good people in the right post like Mark Paoletta as Attorney General, so you don't have to deal with this nonsense, right? You don't have to deal with this politicized and weaponized justice system. President Trump and his legal team now, led by John Sauer, who should be the Solicitor General of the United States, has got they've gotten monumental wins at the Supreme Court, including on presidential immunity. Let me just say this to Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General. I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term, because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time, and we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy against rights, and I promise you that. So
Yeah. And to all you feminists that sit up there and went on social media and talk shit about black men, you better watch your mouth. You better watch who you spitting on, who you throwing flame on. Because what you've done, you don't realize what you've done by saying the shit that you said. It is so disrespectful. It is heartening just because a person has a different viewpoint. Y'all are sad. Y'all mess it up for the rest of the black women that don't even follow y'all. Your behavior is like wild animals, uncontrolled heathens, no boundaries. Y'all on social media, fake ass crying, fake ass tears. Y'all big mad. Y'all ain't big mad in no damn body. A lot of y'all just doing that shit for social media purposes only. Y'all not about that in real life. You need to take a step back and look at yourself. You the damn problem. Men with logic. Men for logic. What policy you have set in order? Okay. It's not black men's fault Kamala Harris didn't have no policies in store. It's not men's fault Kamala Harris can't even answer a damn question. It's not men's fault that the policy that she did have concerning the homeless population, she didn't lean in with and state that. That's not black man's fault. Black man's fault did the right thing. Black men did the right damn thing. And we're seeing it start to unfold little by little. A lot of things, it's going to take some time. It's progress. It's a process. Ain't nothing going to happen. Y'all are just talking y'all mouth out the side of y'all mouth. Shut up and sit down and learn something. That's y'all damn problem. Y'all modern feminist women, that's y'all damn problem. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't shut the fuck up and listen. You run your damn mouth, acting like you all that, this, and the third. Talking about what type of man you want. You want a high value man, but there ain't nothing high value about your damn self. You sit up there and have all these high standards. But what about you? You can't even deliver nothing. I better not hear that one woman going on certain platforms, on everybody else's platform, talking about you getting that bag, you want a man to do this and do that. Shut your ass up. No. Bring it down. Get off your fat, lazy ass and go get a job. And get your household in order. And if you got kids, be a mother to your kids. Go back to working your job. Stop going after men that don't want you. Well, we just gonna not give Cookie. Yeah, see how long that shit worked for you. The same ones who talk about they ain't gonna be giving man none, it's the same ones that be giving Pookie and Ray Ray some. Stop it. Stop going on social media making an ass out of yourself. Feminist women, stop it. You're disrespecting yourself. You're making yourself look bad. Men don't want you. Hell, and some of you, women don't want you. Stop trying to live a lifestyle that you've never lived. Stop it. Because men can tell if you really did live that good life. Because for those that did live that good life, they move a certain way. They don't behave the way y'all behave. You can listen to Prince Scylla and Shira 7 all day long. But the tips that they give you, it's going to keep you by yourself. You think men don't watch social media? You think men don't listen? Men are listening. What makes you think that's why a large majority of men voted for Trump? What makes you think a large number of white women voted for Trump? What makes you think that's why a large number of black women voted for Trump? Let's be real about it. Your own kind didn't get the office seat. Yeah, I'm talking to you feminist mop bucket pirates. Your own kind. What makes you think you really thought that Kamala Harris was going to take the damn seat? You really thought that? You got to be sick in the head. Let's continue.
Before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other.
Your big ass in jail. We're going to throw your big ass in jail. Your big ass got to go to jail. Woo! What y'all?
And if y'all want to keep talking, bring it. Bring it. Black men ain't playing. Black men ain't playing with y'all modern feminist ass. Bring it. Bring it. Because you know what? Y'all ain't going to do shit. Y'all ain't going to do a damn thing but just sit up there and run y'all damn mouth. That's all y'all going to do. What are modern feminist black women known for? Running their damn mouth and selling cheeks. What value do you have to bring to the table? Nothing. I can ask a traditional woman the same question. That traditional woman, whether she black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I ask the same woman of another community the same question. A traditional woman, and they can answer it clear as day. and twice when the night fall. But you ask a modern feminist woman that same question, she can't give you no answer. She gets an attitude. She gets defensive. She gets triggered. The fuck out of here. You can try if you want to. Black men ain't taking it. Black men standing on business. So what, they voted for Donald Trump? What you gonna do? Not a damn thing but run your damn mouth. And after you done running your damn mouth, you either A, go and use your fingers, B, use your rolls, D, use your vibrators, D, use your dildo, or if all else fails, you go to Pookie and Ray Ray. Stop it. You big mad. You ain't shit. And that's all we hear on social media. From TikTok to Instagram, that's all we hear. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do a lot of barking, but you don't bite. But you disrespect yourself. And you make way. You make way for a man to separate himself from you. You make way for traditional women that stand on business and stand on love and stand on integrity to separate themselves from you. Now look at y'all dumb monkey asses in the room by yourself, on the island all alone by yourself. They need to send your ass to front line. They need to send your ass to damn war. Take all the modern feminist mop bucket women and send their asses to the damn war. That's what they need to do. And if you black, guess what? You the first ones to be gone. Take your BBLs with you. Take your long nails with you. Take your long ass eyelashes, them fake ass eyelashes. Take that with you. Take your weaves with you. Take all that shit with you. And see how that work for you. Because when it comes to a man protecting his peace, that man is going to protect his peace. You can best believe that. And I speak for all men when I say that. I don't speak for a whole lot of men on a whole lot of topics and subjects, but on something like this, I speak for all men when I say we will protect our peace by any means necessary. Because at the end of the day, a man knows how to make $1 out of 15 cents. A woman struggles to make that.
Y'all trying to do to my president. To our president, not my president. Our president. The man for the people. The man that puts us first. You thought this was you thought you could throw the bananas out in the middle of the street? You thought you could throw you got kangaroos jumping at the intersection? What you think this is? This is America, sweetheart, and we're gonna throw you in jail. I don't want to hear nothing else. So I advise you to say, I'm sorry and I love you. Simple. I'm sorry and I love you and
And you better make me a damn plate. I want some ribs and cake. Damn it. And a strawberry lemonade.
Americans' constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
We've been warning people on the show, Mike, this isn't the same Trump administration. Stop messing around. Don't rig elections. Don't illegally vote. Don't try the funny business, because we know the team this time and they are not effing around. And so we've done our best to warn. Maybe just really quickly here, Fannie Willis. That seems to be one of the last prosecutions against Donald Trump that hasn't been completely thrown in the garbage just yet. Maybe a mess.
Fannie Willis gonna get
y'all made him so much. So y'all gave. I'm telling you, after they did what they did, we told you. If this happens, we said this before it happened. If this happens, they're going to get President Trump elected. if you show how corrupt you are, if you make him more popular than what he already is, and you show how corrupt it really is, and what's really going on, people are going to look and lean towards the other way.
Thank you. That's exactly what they did. The Democrats showed the people how they really move. The Democrats showed the people how they really feel about you. Especially if you were black. So what did a large number of black men and women do? They started leaning more towards Republican side. They started leaning more towards Trump. And this is what they did. Free choice, free will. My body, my choice. Isn't it so funny how that goes hand in hand? It's okay for a woman to say my body, my choice. But it's not okay for a man to say it is my choice to vote for whoever I want to. But as soon as a man votes for whoever he wants to, he gets shamed. And for a woman, my body, my choice, and we're supposed to feel sympathy. Think about that. How so uneven that is. Like I've always said, people, it's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to go how it's going to go. And ain't nothing you can do to stop it. You can sit up there and go on social media and cry until you black and blue. Get mad. Urgh. Sit your ass down and go down and lay a damn egg somewhere. Go read a book. Like I said, hide something from a black man, put it in the book. Hide something from a black woman, give her $1.
Try to tell. I mean, that's the most simplest, common sense way I can put it for y'all that's tuned in. Shout out to the Keep Common family. Shout out to them beautiful patriots, my brothers and sisters, man. To everybody that's sick and tired, man. And we unfolded this whole thing this entire year. After sham, after sham, after sham. And just look what took place in Fulton County. People going on trips. They got a manhunt. They got to track him down. He done went hiding because the truth came out. They got bottles everywhere. Money all stuffed in mattresses.
Money buried in the back.
That's just my friend. That's just my friend. Lying under oath. These people are a disgrace. And I tell you one thing. Oh, they not effing around this time.
I got that Diddy oil for the modern feminists.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. That's what y'all should be saying. I'm sorry. I love you. Mr. President, we're so sorry. We didn't mean it.
I got that oil. I got that hot oil ready for you. Modern feminist mop bucket pirates. Feminists, I got that oil for you. I got that Diddy oil. 1995, get you that Diddy oil. No tax. What kind of Diddy oil you want? You want the lube kind? You want the oily kind? You want the thick kind? What you want? You want the thin? The thick? You want the one that look like peanut butter and jelly? What kind of oils you want? Modern feminist mop bucket pirates. I got that. Like I said, I got that Diddy oil for you. I'm gonna get you right. Since you running your mouth, yeah, we got something to fix your mouth. We gonna calm you down. I got that hot sauce. I got that hot sauce oil.
But what I would say, like everybody else say, this is what I say. Hands behind your back.
And spread them while I do a cavity search. We done, we out. Go on ahead and share this video. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I just had to come on here and do this thing and run this thing just to run y'all the truth so that y'all know what's been going on. You see, you're hearing it from Mike Davis's mouth. He got it. He's doing it. And much respect to him and the brother that gave him the interview. Shout out to my man, OK Rick. It's your boy Big Truck here at the King's Table. Go live your best life.